Donald was elated. Cindy was finally gone. He no longer had to explain her presence to colleagues, no longer had to feel that knowing shame every time she opened her mouth or stood beside him. In his mind, he had upgraded, freed himself from the burden of a woman he believed no longer matched his rising status. When the divorce papers were ready, he didn't hesitate. He signed with a flourish, smiling. A fresh start, he said to himself, pouring a glass of wine. Finally, when Cindy received the papers, she sat quietly for a long while. Her eyes stung, but the tears flowed slowly, quiet, dignified tears, not of regret but release. With trembling fingers, she signed. It was truly over. Barely 2 months later, the wedding pictures flooded social media. There he was, Donald, dressed in an expensive tuxedo, kissing a radiant, elegant woman in a designer gown. Cindy froze. Her heart thumped. It was her, the same woman she had seen him kissing at the grocery store. Claire, classy, poised, the exact opposite of what he claimed Cindy was. The exact type he always admired at work. She worked in a prestigious company just down the street from his office, educated, fluent, chic, and now his wife. Cindy stared at the pictures, numb. The captions were glowing. People gushed over the power couple, praising how beautiful they looked together. Barely 2 months after the divorce, she thought. So she was just an obstacle, a stepping stone. She clicked her phone off and sat in silence. And then a whisper of a smile crept to her lips. "I'm glad I stopped begging," she whispered to herself. It was never love, just convenience. With Stella's help, Cindy threw herself into school. She enrolled in adult education courses and aimed for a diploma. Her grammar was improving. Her confidence was growing. The pain of the past still lingered, but the support system she had now, Stella, her small circle of new friends, even her budding baking business, helped her stand tall again. Each step she took wasn't for revenge. It was for her. Meanwhile, Donald and Claire lived in the illusion of a fairy tale. Lavish dinners, filtered selfies, travel updates. The honeymoon in Greece was extravagant. Donald spared no expense, wanting to show off the perfect life. But life had its own way of balancing things. On their way back from the trip, the car skidded off the road in a rainstorm. The crash was brutal. Both survived, but Donald's spine took the worst of the blow. He would never walk again. Like, comment, and subscribe for more stories.